may I express my sincere thanks to the Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia for organizing the 5th ERIA Editors Roundtable with the Lao Journalists Association and the Vientiane Times, which is being held today, this morning. I also highly value the contribution and endless efforts of ERIA to have Laos, not only in the economic sector, but also in other aspects, which has provided active participation in developing Laos, especially in narrowing the development gaps between the old and new ASEAN member states. The editor roundtable today is one of the important platforms in which leading editors, economists, senior journalists from all 10 ASEAN member states, as well as from ASEAN dialogue partners, including China, Japan, New Zealand, Russia, and others. You share their views on the themes turning vision into reality for a dynamic ASEAN community.
Also like to express my thanks to the Vientiane Times and the co-organizer. First, in facing 10 years since ERIA was established in 2007 at the third East Asia Summit, ERIA re-inspected our mission and reformed our organizational structure by creating the Mid-Term Work Plan, or ERIA 2.0. One of the highlights is to establish the Policy Design Department, which strengthens the mechanism of policy recommendations for ASEAN member states. Chancellor Dr. Rebecca Fatima Santa Maria was appointed as the head of new department, the former Secretary General of Ministry of Trade and Industry, Malaysia. Pertaining to connectivity, ERIA was formally invited to ASEM Summit. ERIA launched the new research book, Asia Europe Connectivity Vision 2025, which reflects the key elements of Master Plan of ASEAN Connectivity.
Would also provide ASEAN with great opportunities not only to make ASEAN a highly integrated and cohesive, enhanced connectivity, competitiveness, innovative and dynamic region, but also to enhance capacity of ASEAN MSMEs to be able to catch up in the global supply chains and support narrowing down the development gaps between and within ASEAN member countries. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as ASEAN is making a momentous milestone and moving closer to its 50th anniversary next year, it is an opportune moment for both reflection and creation. This situation in the region at the time of ASEAN founding has totally changed today. ASEAN is facing altogether a different set of challenges which must be addressed to ensure ASEAN's effectiveness and competitiveness. That is why the 48th ASEAN Economic Ministers meeting, as well as related meetings which just successfully concluded last Saturday, has adopted the Strategic Action Plan to ensure the effective implementation of our Vision 2025.
Energy for sustainable, for development, to have the continuance in the development of other activities. We also have to make it affordable. If it is too expensive, well, we cannot be competitive, and then we will lose the, we cannot continue to develop in the country. So it has to meet the people. it's something that is very difficult to balance between affordable, but you want the sector to be sustainable, to be able to grow, but at the same time you want it to be very cheap. So the other players in the sector have fairly different interests. So it's very good. But for Laos, this is why one of the key national energy policy would come up afterward, that for Laos, in order to make it cheap, interconnection with neighbors, it proved to be most cost effective. Just an example of the Namthurn 2, a 1,000 megawatt hydropower project completed a few years ago. If we would have to develop a smaller scale, supply oil to Laos, it would probably cost 6 or more cents, US cents per kilowatt hours. But when we develop it on a fuller scale, export 90% to Thailand, it costs only 2.5 cents per kilowatt hours. So we are getting a much lower, most cost-effective projects, and then at the same time we have export. So this is one of the things that forms the energy policy in Laos.